Good morning, Falcons. Today is Wednesday, October 27th. I am Alex Jenkins.
And I'm Andrew Dunlap.
Today's weather. Today will be partly cloudy with a high of 57 and a low of 46.
On this day in 1982, China announces its population has reached over 1 billion people.
Let's take a look at this quick clip to help you visualize just how big 1 billion of anything actually is.
So let's use a dime's thickness as a unit of measurement to help us understand really big numbers by taking a stack of dimes, laying it on its side, and seeing how far away the top of the stack ends up from our starting point. I'm in Salt Lake City, Utah, at the Utah State Capitol building, and here is our starting point, 0, which puts 1 dime thickness almost right next to it. 10 dimes is still pretty close by, right about here, and 100 dimes is still within hand's reach. 1,000 dimes is right here, a little further away, but still pretty close. This tube has 1,000 dimes in it, so I'm going to keep it with me as a reference as we move further away. Here's the 10,000 mark, 100,000. Way over there, you can still see our starting point. But say goodbye, because that's the last time we'll see it on this trip. 1 million dimes. Our starting point is 1.5 kilometers or 0.8 miles back that way, which would put the billion dime mark. I'm gonna need my car. Welcome to Iowa Western Community College in Council Bluffs, Iowa, 1 billion dimes away from Salt Lake City. That's a distance of 1,350 kilometers or 839 miles, about that way. To put that in perspective, let's go to a map. The billion dime circle, centered on Salt Lake City, runs from the heart of the Midwest into the Pacific Ocean, and from central Alberta, Canada, to northern Mexico, covering an area of 57 million square kilometers, or 2.2 million square miles.
Here are today's announcements.
The 8th grade football team finished its season Wednesday night before break with a 20-8 victory over Riverside. The defense was stout, holding Riverside to 8 points and stopping key drives with 2 interceptions by Gavin Boyle, a forced fumble by Alex Jenkins that Blake Babb recovered.
The offense was led scoring by Parker Osteen, Drew Babb, and Gage Sturgill with touchdown runs. Drew Babb scored a 2-point conversion pass reception from Gage Sturgill.
In the second game, Chase Bradle scored the lone touchdown of the night as the Falcons won the second game as well.
The 8th grade football Falcons won 8 games in a row after losing the first game of the season. They finished the year with an 8-1 record that brought their 7th and 8th grade combined record to 14-2 for their junior high career.
The coaches and players would like to thank the fans and staff for their support throughout the year.
All 7th and 8th grade girls interested in playing basketball for the upcoming season, there will be a call-out meeting on Thursday, November 4th in the cafeteria right after school.
Also, if anyone is interested in becoming a team manager, please come to the meeting hall as well. A quick update to Math Counts meeting times. Math Counts will be meeting most Wednesday mornings at 8 a.m. in Miss Corman's room 123. There is still some time left to join. See Miss Corman for details.
Quick question, do you like trivia, hanging with friends, and snacks? Then the academic team is just for you. Call-out meeting for the academic team is on Thursday, November 4th, right after school in Miss Slota's room 121. Have your rides here to pick you up at 5 p.m. See you trivia buffs there.
The 7th grade football Falcons traveled to Riverside on Wednesday, October 13th for their final game of the season.
The Falcons scored first with Carson Kelly blocking a Riverside punt, and then the offense scored with Carson Hall on the short touchdown run. Kelly scored the 2-point conversion to make it 8-0. Then both teams would trade kickoff returns for touchdown as Cameron Ditch took it back to the house for the Falcons. Carson Hall would later score his second touchdown of the game to make it 20-8 at halftime. Riverside found some momentum in the second half and took the lead late in the fourth quarter, 21-20.
Coach Frank's offense didn't flinch with 30 seconds left and 3 timeouts as they went to the Sandlot playbook. Carson Hall would make a halfback toss in the left and launch it deep to Cooper Zachary for a big gain in Riverside's territory. The next play, Hall would take a pitch to the right and find Zachary deep over the top and bring the ball to Riverside's 5-yard line. Hall would punch it in the next play for a touchdown and put the Falcons back on top 26-21. Dylan Frieden would make the final tackle on the tough Riverside running back trying to scramble around to seal the deal for the Falcons. Zachary added an interception and Tanner Rocky also had a few tackles for loss during the unforgettable game.
In the B game, the two teams tied 6-6 as Darian Dos Santos scored a rushing touchdown and Liam Cheetah had 2 pass deflections on the defense. The 7th grade football team finished with a 5-4 record on the season.
The coaches and players want to thank all the parents who came out to the game this season and supported us. Wrestling season starts soon. See you on the mat.
The Fall Creek Junior High Wrestling call-up meeting will be held Thursday, October 28th from 4 to 4:30 in the library. All 7th and 8th graders are invited to join this team this year.
The House of Dice would like to congratulate Isla Sheikh as a Student of the Month for September. Congratulations, Isla.
Call-out meeting and first audition workshop for the school musical Beauty and the Beast will be Tuesday, November 2nd from 4 to 5 p.m. in the choir room. A second audition workshop will be Wednesday, November 3rd from 4 to 5 in the choir room. Auditions will take place on Tuesday, November 9th from 4 to 7 p.m. in the choir room. Callbacks if needed will be on Wednesday, November 10th from 4 to 5 p.m. If you have any questions, please see one of the directors, Miss Haymaker and Miss Ramnaj.
Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast.
Thanks for tuning in, Falcons. Remember to be safe, optimistic, accountable, and respectful.
Have a great day!